Let me ask you something. What are your priorities? Not what you say they are, but what your actions prove they are. Because it's easy to say God first until He asks you to give up something you love. It's easy to say, I want purpose, until you realize purpose requires sacrifice. We all want growth, discipline, success, peace, but the truth is, your life follows your priorities. Whatever gets your time, your attention, and your energy, that's what you've decided matters most. There was a time I told myself I wanted change, but every day I woke up and gave my best energy to my distractions. My phone had more of my focus than God did. My comfort had more of my loyalty than my calling did. And one night, it hit me. Maybe it's not that God's not moving. Maybe I just haven't been prioritizing Him. Because how can I expect divine direction when I keep giving God leftover time? When Jesus walked this earth, He had distractions all around Him. People needing healing, people questioning Him, even friends who didn't understand His mission. But He never lost focus. He always prioritized the Father's will. That's what alignment looks like. Choosing God's plan over your own comfort. Choosing obedience over opinions. Choosing time in His presence over time in your phone. You can't keep saying you want peace, but prioritize chaos. You can't say you want purpose, but keep chasing popularity. You can't say you trust God, but prioritize control. At some point, you have to pause and ask, what's really first in my life right now? Because if it's not God, everything else will eventually fall apart. The good news is, it's not too late to reset your priorities. You can choose today to say, God, I've been distracted, but I want you first again. And when you do that, you'll notice things start to shift. Your peace gets stronger, your focus gets clearer, and suddenly, the things that once drained you don't have power over you anymore. That's what happens when your priorities match your purpose. So maybe it's time to realign, to stop chasing what fades and start investing in what lasts. Because your priorities will either lead you closer to God or slowly pull you away from Him. And if you've been feeling distant, lost, or unfocused, maybe God isn't silent. Maybe He's just waiting for you to put Him first again. Make Him your priority, and watch how everything else begins to fall into place.